Alright, welcome back to the New Account Experience. This is episode number 12. Today starts our, exaltation hunt on night. Beforehand, though, I'm probably gonna sit in US East, and I'm surprised we got in that so fast. I'm gonna fucking wait for an ocean trench. I'd really like to get Tunnel Rat. I need to go delete all 12 and a half hours of footage from the previous episode. Yoink. Delete that, keep the recording, because I'm still uploading episode number 11 right now. Yeah, I'll wait for Tunnel Rat, or see if I can get that. I'm going to, I think I mentioned at the end of last episode, we're not going for exalts, we're going for fame. This episode is going to be, I'm going to hit 10k, or die in shatters, probably, because I am disabled. I'm going to try and hit 10k. I'm going to hemorrhage all of my loot boost in my O3s. How many do I have left? I have the one here. If I get a T cave, that'll be another one. I'd like to have maybe 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay, if I get my T cave mark in the next, I don't know, like 18 hours. We'll see. Alright, I guess we're starting out with nests. He said it would be allegedly a 5-chain. I didn't even know you could do a 5-chain in B dungeon. But it'd be pretty sick to just wipe that the fuck out immediately. And it puts us up to 15, which was actually theoretically the amount that we should have had at the beginning of Archer. Which means we have about half as many exalts as we should. Which isn't great to think about, but, you know, maybe if we fully exalt Kensei, we'll rebalance that. I keep talking about that. I'd really like to fully exalt Kensei. I'm too stubborn. I won't Nexus from Shatters. I know that for a fact. I keep talking a big game about Nexusing from Shatters. I won't Nexus from Shatters. I'm too stubborn. Especially because they take so long. Ooh. What are the odds that they remove me? I'm always worried. Am I registered as reinstate? I am. Okay, great. Thank you. This is the leader. I know. What a fucking icon. Yeah, if he's doing upwards of 10, I'll probably only do 5, but you know, we'll see. Oh. Oh. This is Stinger, right? Sweet. Cool. Stinger blueprint. Okay. Alright, and just like that, we're done with nests. That was pretty easy. I'm not gonna pick up the mark. Sweet. We're up to 15. So we're 3 characters behind. But we have a fucking exalt on night, which is better than we can say for warrior. Back to US East to wait, I guess. Server reset 10 minutes ago. Okay, time to wait for stealing being in the vid for 1-5 exalt. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys running nests this late. That's really cool of you guys. So I'm probably gonna honestly probably end up suiciding this character at 15k. As much as I don't want to, I also kind of want to get a legendary pet, and I won't have much room at that point in my vault, so I'm gonna probably end up suiciding this character at 15k, which is annoying, but it's fine. Why do I keep getting construction degree? Never mind. Okay, would have much rather had the fucking Mercy's Bane, but cool. And I guess I also got the weapon box. Okay, well, that's feed power. Not in Australia. I'm not feeling good about a Dama run in Australia, but I guess that's 850 feed power. Might honestly buy the second character slot and use that for vault space and just make it a paladin, so that like as soon as this character dies, I will go feed everything on that character, and that sounds pretty good to me. Sounds like it'd just be easier. And it's 8 additional spaces, which is pretty sweet. Nice part about playing Knight, the silence gears do not trigger me into combat. That's nice. Man, am I excited for this blue bag for my first run. You know what? Oryx's Greatsword gets us a... I don't even know what do I want. Tex, you better get me something good. Blue bag time with loot boost. Okay. My audio's been unmuted. Or muted. Okay. Guess I'll repeat what I just said, and I'll show the mythical shield that I just got. I think if I had to choose any of the whites to get, it would be the middle two, Gladiator Guard or Escutcheon. Escutcheon because I feel like if it's like a moving target, something like King, it's a lot easier to aim. You technically have less range than you would with a Divinity, but you also, it's easier to like hit because it's 3 beams, and while they're in the same place, you just put it ahead of where it is. Like say King is doing linear paths, you know, top to bottom, you just place your Escutcheon down in the middle, and you're likely to get some damage in, especially because I'm not too comfortable playing on a melee. And then Gladiator Guard because, you know, yeah, it's Gladiator Guard. But also, it's kind of like, you know, we're having a good time with this, but also I was very excited for the melees, and I wish to, you know, I'm kind of hoping that, obviously we're still pretty new to the character, but just because we're going for 15k, it doesn't mean it's going to be all O3s, because like somewhere around 32 to 37 O3s, if you did only those, would get you 15k, and we're not doing that, so we're probably going to only do like, maybe max like 10, like to 15 O3s. And the problem with that is we need to get a lot more lucky. And being blunt, this account hasn't been, like, it's been lucky. We've gotten items, but like, you know, it takes a little while. And I don't really want a lot of these characters to like die with tops. Like if I die with this set on one of the melees, the characters I've been stressing from the start that I was the most excited about, I'd be pretty damn disappointed. I'm gonna probably actually pop my loot boost for the Gemsbach. I would love a monocle. It's only, we only lose what, 40 health, but it's 8 attack, which is pretty useful. But yeah, I'd be kind of disappointed if I died with the set like this on a melee. Like it, my characters kind of like look bad, especially like Archer and what did my Archer even die with? If I died with this set, it would be pretty, like, you wouldn't be able to, I would look like just a regular 21 star, not somebody who's like fucking nearly a white star. And the only reason I wasn't a white star in Puberty is because I was lazy. It doesn't look like that, which is really disappointing, because I was kind of fun of the new account experience of, hey, look at this 7 star with the fucking 9 out of 11 fucking priest. And that hasn't really happened because I've been too stubborn, too impatient, and frankly unlucky. But also because I'm on a fucking time limit here. If I had like an entire year to do this account, I would give it a lot more dedication. Hell, if I did, I would probably still be on priest or even wizard at this point. But I don't. I don't have that. So I'm, you know, trying to accelerate this as quick as possible. But also I want each character to be good. And I've talked about this ad nauseum at this point. This little dichotomy that I have. My cat just came into my room and scared the living shit out of me. But yeah, this little dichotomy that I have between wanting this account to be good, but also wanting it to go fast. And it's a bit of a headache. Or we could get jack shit. This is why I'm not too worried about like just hemorrhaging all of my loot boosts, because like realistically, it's not like we're gonna get anything either way. So it's not a big deal. You know, now that we have the Mythal Shield, we could probably feed the Flowing Clarity. As much as that sucks, I think it'd be smarter to. I want to. Shit. Should probably get more vaults. Honestly, like all the marks that we have, we could probably replace on Paladin. So we might end up actually replacing our entire vault with feed power items. We'll see if we get that point. Obviously the King mark last because that's the most valuable. But we're going to probably start to replace this all with any feed power items we may get. We'll see. Not too hopeful. Oh. Whoa. Okay, sweet. That's a fuck ton of feed power. But, you know, that's the first useful item found in this character in a while, besides the UBHP. It's okay. We'll take it, I guess. It's pretty sweet. Less vault space for marks, but that's fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna die with this set. we're not gonna fucking get anything useful on this character. It's gonna be night PPEs for me go one of two ways. It's either a shitload of stuff, like the fucking half-hour long one I did, or it's this, where the game just like flat out gives me nothing. It's insane. I had a period of time where I had the same set. It was fucking, yeah, a set just like this. Where one of them had an escutcheon, one of them had a tier 4 shield, and I think the other one had a skeetum, and they all fucking died Same thing, acclaim, A crop, like UBHP or a tier 5 or a tier 4, shit like that. And this entire account has just been a rehash of, hey, you're gonna have the same 3 fucking rings, the top 3 health rings, tiered health rings. Let's make that one clear. And it's like, okay, that's fun and all, but I'm kind of waiting for something cool to happen. The gemstone was pretty great, but I don't feel comfortable using that, so that sucks. Thank you, Sex Raw. Sex Raw? Sex Raw. It's a light V. Soft V, that's what it is. I actually am not a huge fan of the Crystal Shield. I kind of hate it, to be honest, because I used to lead full skips in pub halls, and I went to go use it to walk over the centerpiece slime, the one in the middle, and I had forgotten the slow is longer, and how you lead full skips is you generally want to be anywhere from a room to a room and a half ahead of the group, about minimum of a half a room to make accurate, efficient calls. Um, Does he also have the pet? Where are you? Are you in the split group, man? Where are you? I want to see if he has it. Oh, he's down here. Aw! I love that. That's my favorite thing. But yeah, I had underestimated the fact that the slow is longer than the immune time. So I just came to a stop. And I was, about a room and a half ahead, and I faltered and went all the way back to like the middle of the group, and then you have to catch up. And the next room is Crusade, and the call for that is Stun Stasis Spray in the Crusade. And I didn't know it was there because I was so goddamn far behind. And so when they went to give me feedback, they were like, yo, like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, hello, lag. I just told them, yeah, don't use Sea Shield to cross slimes. So I've been a little skeeved out about it ever since. I'm kind of curious if we're ever going to get the sheath from this, because obviously we only have like a singular character for it. My biggest fear at this account, by the way, now that we're back on the top of Kensei, is that I'm talking this huge game about how I like want to like fully exalt it. And I'm saying like, oh hey, like the end of the series in terms of commentary is technically Summoner. And I'm worried that I'm gonna get the Kensei and just die at like 3-5. That would suck. I'm gonna, get some damage on that. We're doing pretty well in terms of fame, like already. We might end up hitting like 10k a lot like earlier than I thought we would. And there's no increased damage. Why am I taking 81 from those? That's a fucking weird number. But yeah, I'm kind of worried that like I'll just die on Kensei. Do they do 80? Why are they doing 81? Oh shit. Okay. Text, I swear to God. 4, okay. Midwest 2 flare. Okay. Die. Oh! That's pretty cool. Crystal Mist Blueprint. Flare, okay. But yeah, I'm kind of worried that I'm gonna get to Kensei and then just like die. But and bringing it back to this character, come on, man, just give me something. I'm begging you. The funny part is a lot of the benefits from Knight come when Knight dies. It's the cosmic amount of fame, the legendary pet, and I get to play Paladin. But I think it's going to kill my motivation if this character is really lackluster, and then Paladin ends with like a set like this too. I think that's going to kill my motivation to push to the drab of the next. Paladin is number 7, Ninja's 14, so the next 6 classes, because I'm kind of fine with Ninja. I guess 7.
It's such a terrible pally because you can never get a better seal, or you literally get an Oreo at level 12.
No, and that's what Knight is. Knight and Paladin are the same way. They're either dog shit or they're half an hour long as a PPE video, and you nearly
Yeah.
fully exalt. There's
All
no,
my
yeah.
PPEs are an hour long. Help
Because,
me.
okay,
It's all just deaths.
yeah. Go check out Hot Bagel on YouTube. See his Road to Fully Exalted video on I'm gonna have to Nexus here. I didn't.
Oh,
First off, you can tell who helped him design the thumbnail because it looks like mine.
it
Um,
took 2
2
hours.
hours to teach him through the basics of Photoshop. Uh, but yeah, it's like how long is the video? Your video is about as long as my night PP, and yours is like 40 attempts at paladin, and mine was 1.
Yeah. But hey, they're made with love,
They're made
so.
with love. My night was made with vitriol. All right, well that's half the run that's useless to me because I don't gain shit from Beza. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Cool, 650 feed power. I'll take it. Character, I don't even fucking remember when priest was. 4 too late, but I'll take an evocation, I guess. All right, whatever. Last run. All right, whatever. Let's just get our blue bag. I'm just gonna Nexus on site if it's blue. Okay. Like honestly, if this wasn't like, if this didn't matter, if this wasn't for this, I would probably have killed this character already because it's going literally nowhere. Let's get rid of the Colossus mark because like holy shit, this isn't. This is ridiculous. You know what? I will pop both loot boost and loot tier. I will pop the loot tier at the wine cellar, and then that will give me a gladiator guard and a orcish regalia. This guy just asked when new vid. Dude, I don't know how to explain this to people enough. I have almost zero control over that. It's like I'll like post like a 25-second thing of me doing a singular O3. It boggles my mind when people ask when new vid. I never understand it. Oh, my loot tier. I never understand when people ask when new vid. Like, especially if it's like a regular PPE. Like, fuck, I don't know when this thing's gonna die. And this has been bothering me for I think nearly 4 years now. I don't know. I have no way of knowing when my fucking character is going to die. I don't know. I don't know. I like for PPEs. I don't. I just. What do you think? I have like a scheduled death that I'm just gonna like fucking walk over a beholder on like August 9th, 1949? No, come on. I think it's nuts that I'm 1/3 of the way through this account and I've yet. 4 stars on night. I've yet to get a useful fucking item from O3. If we directly scale up our stars from here, we will end with 66, which is, you know, it's okay, but I'd still be pretty disappointed ending on fucking yellow or orange star. Oh, okay. Something. What's my combat trigger? 47. Dominion to me is so like nostalgic because it reminds me of the time when like halls were the hardest dungeon. That was I've talked about this a lot. I don't know if I've ever made it into a video. That is the best time period for this game for me.
My
Was
first ever
between
Dominion made me cream.
it's between halls 2.0 and Bard's release, because Bard's release, I don't know why I'm not shooting. Bard's release was when it kind of started to fall apart for me, not because of Bard itself, but that's when the
Wait,
dynamic of
no,
the game
staggered.
changed. I think the period between Halls 1.0 or 2.0 and Bard was the best because Halls was the hardest dungeon, but it was still pretty easy if you knew what you were doing. And like there were no exalts, Shatters was okay. You could just like sit there and grind this out, and it was a little mindless. It was pretty easy, but it was really satisfying to go for like completion to get every single useful item on a character. So it wasn't just halls; you had to like actually do like a candy land for Pixie and for what's its face. You had to do LODs for the LOD STs, and there was just this sense of satisfaction of having to go for these hard to get, rare to see items, and I don't do that anymore because I used to make a list on my notes app on my phone of every single I'd scroll through Realm Eye, every single usable item that you could have for like night, and that would be how I did my PPEs. That could have gone far worse.
Yeah, you're right. It is super
And,
nostalgic.
and it would have been that was a really great period of time, and you can't do that anymore because you
Yeah,
need to
right.
fully exalt first. Like after when I did my half-hour night PPE, I actually made the list around like 4 or 5, because I was like, hey, I'm gonna probably fully exalt this, and then I fucking died. And there was this little like bit of joy that I got with that, and I'm really kind of excited to hopefully do that with kensei. I don't think I will. Again, I've talked ad nauseum about the fact that I think I'm going to die on my kensei and then be massively disappointed when this account ends on a character that's like 2-5 and 03. Um, I think at that point, if I do die, I will probably go back and maybe try to fully exalt Knight. If I don't exalt Kensei, I'd just like to exalt one class on this account, and Knight would be kind of cool because I like a lot of its end sets, and I'd like to actually be able to use Gemstone. Oh, word, white bag. Character too early or late. Let's go. 800 feet power though, and that means I have to replace something else in my vault. Oh my god, fuck you. It's fine. It's feed power. I'll have to replace another mark with that though, which I guess will be a fungal mark. Yeah, pretty soon I'm gonna have to end up buying the character slot for fame if I don't get 5 more items. Yeah, we'll see. Come on, Polarity, where's my shatters verification? Who is the RL?
It's a gamer CJXD.
Gamer CJXD. Okay. Yeah. Pally buff? Oh, yeah. I looked at their set. It's not a bad set, it's just such a mismatch of color.
Wait, who?
Gamer CJ. It's a good set. It's a good set. There's just so many colors.
It goes
Yeah.
from Christmas to Halloween to Hanukkah to fucking marriage.
Okay. Alright, let's get it. Skull phase in a small group is gonna be fun. There does seem to be a dragger though. But oof. This is gonna be chaotic. I got sickened. Oh my god, I'm terrible. I'm nearly dead, holy shit. How about I don't play like shit? The problem is that we have no healing classes and no paladins. And I had to fucking borderline leech that, and I feel like shit about it. Kill the last thing? Okay, there we go. Oh my god, I just got fucking one shot. Okay. Okay. So this is where I'm gonna start to like hate this account, to be honest, and this might 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After Paladin, this is going to get shit. I guess I'll start Paladin. And yeah, we'll hit 8 today. And then I think Assassin is going to be a singular episode. These are all going to be single. All the way up to Sorcerer are going to all be single episodes. Yeah, so I'm going to probably end up just 4-starring Paladin, to be honest, at this point. I don't care. That was it. That killed my motivation to do this account. So I'm just going to speedrun it through the rest of this. I don't think I want to, Can I upgrade my pet yard? Nope, I'm a little bit... I'm barely off. Okay, that's awesome. Great. This character needs to die. Yeah, okay. After Paladin, we'll get our legendary. I'm just gonna speedrun it. Fuck this. I'm not... yeah. There's nothing more to say. I'm just gonna speedrun it. I'm not gonna go for 15k on Paladin. I don't care. We'll get this done fast. Honestly, though, that character was so terrible that I don't even think I can be mad about it. I think it's safe to give up on getting 100 exalts by this end of this account. Oh, we probably won't even hit 50 at this point. Which, frankly, I think... I think I'm okay with that. Let's be real. I don't care anymore. That was the end of it. The fact that that character, I was so excited for it for the longest time, and it just ended up being, like, fucking terrible. I don't care. That's the end of the motivation for this thing. I'm just going to do this fast and get the account over with so I can play Kensei. Maybe that'll be fun. But, you know, the rest of this, fuck that. Yeah, so the problem with Paladin that I have is the ungodly amount of whiz that you need to max. But, you know, at least there's a fucking the UDO event going on right now. Maybe that'll mitigate it. I don't think so. Thank God, better sword. I think if Paladin goes well, maybe I'll, I'll go until I die, obviously. I won't, like, just suicide it at, like, 5k. But, like, after night, I'm like, that. Thanks. That's useless. I don't even have the fucking vault space for that. Whatever, I'll take it. God damn it. Stop giving me feed power. I got the construction armor. Okay. I have fucking over 2,000 feed power on me right now. And I can't use it because I don't have the fame for it. Jesus Christ. Whatever, I guess I get my armor. Which one is it? There we go. Okay, cool. It's cheap, but I don't give a shit. At this point, we're so angry, don't really need to care about it. I guess I'll pop the chest too that I forgot about. This gives me like a fucking tier 6 seal. If it gives me a tier 6 shield, I will genuinely like stop. Okay. Fuck you. I didn't. Oh, sweet. Tier 4 seal from a sprite world. Only took me, I'm 35 dex to max. At level 16. Whatever. I'm not even fucking surprised at this point. Holy, I'm so angry, right? The melees have just been a scam. This has just been they're the huge motivation for this account, and they've been just shit. And it's my fault, admittedly. It's my fault that they're dying. That's why I'm mad. If it was like, well, the king was a little bit of bullshit, Guitar Hero. But what I'm saying is like, oh, you get really unlucky or really lucky on one, you die early, and then the other one you're like, okay, let's make up for that, and you get literally nothing, and then you die, and it's like, okay, well, guess what? One melee left, and then the trudge of different characters that I hate. So great, and then naturally this character is gonna fucking take off. And either one of two ways. It's just going to die early like that because I'm like, yeah, I should really do my Shatters Exalts and learn this before Kensei. Or it takes off, it gets really well, and then it doesn't die. And I'm like, alright, great, I'm going to have to suicide this because, like, I need to keep moving. Soloing a sprite world is fucking AIDS, by the way. Oh, great, I just dropped I don't even know how low. That's awesome. My dex roll leveled out because I've drank fucking, like, 5. We'd be 29 dex to max. If not for the fact that we drank so much. I wish we were at this point. 22 life to max. Okay, that's not great. Mana's whatever. 37 with... Okay, well, this is going to be fun. Rest episode is going to be 8-8ing. Next episode we'll, die, actually, because we're going to get 5k. Sweet. And then starts the speed run for the rest of the account. And the whatever. It's fine. Cute, one of these little guys in the ruins, one of the little enemies gave me a fucking tier 2 HP ring. I wouldn't take this seal over. No, I wouldn't take it over tier 4. It's kind of shit. I don't even think it has good feed power, so I'd probably just ignore it. It's a waste of inventory space. These guys can drop para rings, can't they? I don't know. Hey, sweet! Tier 9 sword. I love these things. Yeah. I'm thinking if I don't exalt Kensei at the end, maybe I'll go back and I'll, like, try to do one of the melees as a PPE. I might try Paladin again because I wanted to fully exalt that on Puberty as a PPE, and I got pretty close and then didn't end up succeeding. So I might end up trying to fully exalt Paladin on this account. We'll see. Obviously, if I like fully exalt Kensei, then there we go. But if not, then we'll go back for this. This guy's name is Crunkers. He's a 2-star name. Crunkers. I hate that. Oh, what is this? Armor. Oh, that sucks. That's useless. Okay. Damn, an armor box. Shit, I was really kind of hoping that'd be a weapon box and be able to get the hammer, save myself some work. That's okay.